Hi guys, welcome once again to Edudan Inspirations. I remain Daniel George. On today's topic, inferiority complex. Yes, that is what I'm going to be talking about. Inferiority complex. And of course, especially among the young. Okay, so we can put it inferiority complex amongst young people. Inferiority complex that is an important topic that actually we need to discuss because we really need to see, and you in particular really need to set your life and ask yourself, am I suffering from this inferiority complex? If yes, then you need to deliver yourself and work towards it. What is inferiority complex? Inferiority complex is that feeling of inadequacy, okay? One that makes a person feel bad about himself, feel he's not enough, and feel, I'm not good enough, I'm not adequate enough. Think about it, all right? If at any point in time you begin to feel you're not adequate enough, you're not good enough, you're not beautiful enough, in such a way that it can affect your mental health, then you're suffering from inferiority complex, because inferiority complex affects your well-being, it affects your relationship, and of course, it affects your behavior. Now, statistics have shown that about 14% of young people feel inadequate about themselves. Are you part of those 14 people? Then you really need to look in and set yourself free so that you can be free. And of course, you can't be free and entirely free. What are the causes of inferiority complex? Number one, you see social media comparison. Let me state that the things you see in social media are not always true. In short, many things you see in social media are not true. And so if you're judging yourself based on what you see on social media, of course, you will be in problem. So one of the causes of inferiority complex is social media comparison. Number two is parental pressure. Let's talk to our parents about this. Parents, if you're the type that you're always judging your child, complaining, or you look at your mates are this, your mates are that, you are not good for anything, you are good for nothing, you are this, you are that, you really need to stop doing that to your child, because continually doing that to your child will bring a feeling of inadequacy and make your child feel inferior. Number three, bullying. Bullying in school, anywhere, bullying a person can also lead to inferiority complex. Number four, we have unrealistic expectations. When you begin to have such expectations that are not realistic, you set goals that you cannot achieve. Of course, at the end of the day, you simply begin to feel that you are not adequate enough. Next is past traumas and negative experiences. Some experiences that you have, some trauma that you have, may actually bring about some feelings of inadequacy, make you feel inferior, make you feel you are not enough. Societal beauty standards. When God created man, He said man is very good. But society has expectations. The expectation of society can make a person feel inferior, and then cultural and societal expectation. Now, what are the signs, or how will a person know that he has inferiority complex? Now, number one, the signs of inferiority complex. Number one, self-doubt. You're always doubting yourself. Oh, I'm not good enough. A little thing that happened, then you begin to second guess yourself. Maybe what people say actually is true. Maybe I'm not enough. Maybe I can never make it in life. Maybe I'm a failure. Maybe this, maybe that. Self-doubt. Number two, low self-esteem. Low self-esteem in the long run becomes inferiority complex, becomes worse. Okay, so low self-esteem and inferiority complex are almost similar, but the difference is that one is longer and one is let's say one is thicker. Let's put it that way. One is thicker than one. Fear of failure is another sign. If you're always afraid that you will fail or you may fail, you're afraid of what the future holds, afraid of failure, such that you cannot or you don't even want to try, then you're suffering from inferiority complex, or inferiority, do we call it inferiority complex syndrome? Next is comparison to others. You're always comparing yourself to other people. You compare yourself with that one, compare yourself with this one. Look at me, that one is more beautiful than I am. Yes, he's more successful. My friends are in this place, my friends are in that place. And you begin to compare yourself with other people. That is also a sign of inferiority complex. Okay, people pleasing. All right. When you're trying to please everyone, you are inferior, you're feeling inferior. The truth is that you can never please everyone. In short, the more you try to please humans, the more they make you feel displeased. So you can never feel everybody. But then when you begin to feel sad, I wanted to please you and try, you just want to do everything to make everybody happy. Young man, young lady, who do you think you are? Even humans complain about God, and God say they say God is not doing enough. I once seen a video that someone was asking, God was asking someone that, do you think you do better than me if you were God? And of course, person say, of course, yes, I can do that. Now, if humans, of course, are telling God, you don't do enough, then why do you think you as a human can please humans? You can never please humans. So stop trying to try. Next is avoidance of challenges. You want to run away from challenge, you are feeling inferior. You're suffering from that inferiority complex, because these are the signs. And next is negative self-talk. Negative self-talk. I am inadequate. I am not good enough. I don't succeed in anything I do. Perhaps I am a failure. My friends are better. It's in short, you see, when it comes to the point where you're always talking negative about yourself, then watch out for inferiority complex. And of course, this is human. Sometimes I'm not satisfied. The people you may be comparing yourself with, and the people you may be, using to judge your own self, may even be envious of you. You see, some people say, I'm too fat. I wish I can be slim and have figure eight. Well, some of those people that are very slim and say, I wish I can increase and be like this other person. When God created humans, He looked at them and said, you are beautifully and wonderfully made. So appreciate yourself. Okay, now, we have seen the signs, we have seen the causes, and we have seen the meaning. Now, let's look at solutions. Okay, solutions and strategies which you can use to overcome this low self-esteem as well as inferiority complex. Number one is self-awareness and self-acceptance. You cannot love anybody else if you don't love yourself, and you cannot accept people when you have not accepted yourself. Accept yourself for who you are and appreciate yourself, all right? And then discover yourself. Find out your strength and your weaknesses. Find out the things that create setback for you. Find out how you can be better. Find out your purpose, why you were created, self-awareness, and then, self-acceptance. Number two, practice self-compassion and self-care. Care for yourself, of course. Some of you, I would say, you need to pity yourself. All those, negative talks and judgments you bring upon yourself. Nobody's judging you. You're just there judging yourself. Can you have compassion on yourself at least? Number three, you set realistic goals that can be fulfilled. We say that if you want to evaluate your goal, use the word SMART, okay? It must be specific, measurable, it must be achievable, it must be realistic, and it must be time-bound. So it must be achievable and realistic. The goals you set for yourself, the expectations you have about yourself, are they realistic? Are they achievable? Set achievable goals, and of course, celebrate wins, celebrate achievement. When you do well in a particular, just saying this small thing, then others are achieving big thing, I just achieve this small one. Celebrate those little wins. When you celebrate those little wins, of course, there'll be room for more. In short, in case you don't know, testimony is a two-edged sword. When you're happy about something, you give testimony. When your brain senses that joy and happiness, it gives you strength to do more. But that feeling of inferiority complex and inadequacy even limits your brain, limits your potential. If you don't know that, you know that today. Next is surround yourself with positive influences. People that can help to encourage you, not the ones that are always belittling you, the ones that are always judging you. No, surround yourself with positive influences. The next one is seek help. In short, particularly in Nigeria, see, one thing that we don't really promote is seeking counsel. You should learn to seek counsel. If you need help, find one. Find a professional counselor that can help you. Find a mature person that you can talk to, one that can really help you in that area. And of course, I always say this, in Agile Inspirations, we are always available to help. You can reach out to us anytime, anywhere, and we will gladly help you. Don't forget, Agile Inspirations exist because of you. So reach out to us and we will help you. Next, you focus on your strength and passion. Many people look at their weaknesses, but they never consider the strength that they have. And that is one of the things that leads to inferiority complex. You have strength. There are some things you're very good at, and people envy you for that. Say, wow, I wish I can do this thing like this. No matter how little it be, focus on your strength and develop a growth mindset. Nobody was born excellent. Even those who were born excellent, if they don't build on themselves, they'll become failures. So have a growth mindset. You can always be better. You can always grow. You can always develop. Everyone has a potential to be better. And so, this is an encouragement for you. I didn't just speak inferiority complex because I want to tell you you're inferior, but so that if you're suffering from inferiority complex, you can be helped. Are you out there and you're seeing these signs in your life? Then seek help. Seek help. And of course, there is always hope. You can be better. Eleanor Roosevelt said something. She said, no one can make you feel inferior without your consent. No one can make you feel inferior without your consent. And of course, she's the wife, or she was the wife of one of the great presidents in the world ever knew. So please, don't let anyone make you feel inadequate about yourself. Let me encourage somebody. You are wonderfully and beautifully made. You do not know what you're capable of until you discover it. I give you that challenge. Discover that you are great. I can do excellently well. This is Edge Inspirations, and I remain Daniel George. Thank you for watching. If you have not liked, subscribed, or shared this video, please do. This video may help someone, and you could be the key to someone's recovery. So hit the share button now, like, and don't forget to subscribe. And remember that if you like, YouTube will recommend this video to other people. So like this video, share, and subscribe. Once again, I remain Daniel George, and this is Edge Inspirations. Bye.